Yeah. Booyah! What up, you guys? Welcome back to another one of these videos. Today, I want to talk to you about 4-2-3. 4-2-3 is this juggling pattern. We're not going to cut that out. I'm going to show you how I trap. All right, so this is 4-2-3. Now, this is, to me, this is my absolute favorite juggling pattern of all time. 3 club 4-2-3. Obviously, you can do with balls, rings, whatever. But to me, this is my absolute favorite all-time patterns because you can do so much variations on it. But I'm going to show you guys just the basic things. Like if you already know crazy tricks, you can still try all of these just as a warm-up, just to see where you are at. Okay? But if you're new to this, if you can only do just a couple different 4-2-3s, definitely check out this video. So I'm going to show you how you can start playing with 4-2-3. Because there's so many variations, and to me it's the easiest pattern to do crazy variations in. So I highly recommend 4-2-3 for anyone. It's absolutely amazing. So the way to do it is first, this is not a tutorial for 4-2-3, so this is 4-2-3. And the basic one is doubles as 4, and the 3 is a single. Okay? Now, I would recommend, after you learn it, to practice outside. Okay? And actually both. So you can do that the 4s are outside throws and also inside. But that will be the first thing to practice after you learn the pattern. The first thing would be to do the 4s from the outside and the 4s on the inside. So the 4s are the ones that go in the side. So you throw them outside, meaning that they don't go under these clubs, the center club here. They don't go under it. And you can do this way, so they do go under. So practice these both, okay? Now, once you really feel comfortable of doing both of them, then I would suggest you to go and try some tricks, okay? And the first things that I would do is not tricks. I would just play around with all those different numbers, the side swaps, the throws, different throws, all right? So the first is start playing with the 2. So you have the 4-2-3. Start playing with the number 2 here. So this is the 2 that you hold in your hand. So the first thing I would do is just show it, like, hey, look at me. Hey, hey, hello. So what I mean is that you do some sort of movement. You can point up, sideways. You can actually imagine that you have like a drum set. Okay, so drum set that you hit. You have one up there, you have one here, front, boom. You have one up there, boom. You have one on the side, boom. And you can even have one in the below, like here, bam, right? So it can be your leg, whatever, boom, there. So you imagine that, and then you just take the 4, boom, boom, and you can do outside or inside throws. It doesn't matter. Practice first whichever one you feel most comfortable with. If you feel that the outside throws are easier for you, do these first in outside throws. If the inside throws are easier, do them first the inside throws. There's no right or wrong here. Always do what's easiest first, because it's easier for the body to learn the easier stuff first and then transfer that information to the harder tricks. So always do that. And then the same goes with like two-sided tricks where you have to practice the right side and the left side. So always practice the easier side first. For me, it's the right side. I'm right-handed, so everything comes easier from here. So I learn it first on this side, and then I transfer the information to the other side. It's much easier for your brain, for your body, when you practice first the easier side and then transfer the information instead of learning it from the scratch first on the harder side, okay? It's always easier for your body to first learn the easier side, transfer that knowledge to the other side. But yeah, let's get back to here. So whichever you're more comfortable with, you do that. Now you start hitting the drums. So we're gonna go bam, boom, boom, boom. And you can do the side, dang, bang, dong, dang. Obviously you don't have to obviously you don't have to make the sounds. The drums are just there to help you so you don't move your arm like willy-nilly. You have a purpose. So that's why we do the drums. Okay? So we had the normal here, then we had right one, left one, the side one, top, top, at the bottom, boom, the bottom, boom. The purpose of this is that you can start getting control for your 4-2-3. You make sure that all the fours stay in the correct pattern, all the threes stay in the correct, so everything is the same height and everything is perfect. Even when you do this, you move around, you start dancing, come. So even when you do all this kind of stuff, you still maintain your pattern. That is the purpose of this, not to make you look like an idiot when you practice in the gym, which you probably will, but that's not the point. Bam. And if you want to do that flying Karamazov brothers kind of thing where they had those drums, which is like the coolest thing ever, those guys are super creative. But yeah, so this is sort of like similar to that, but this is just an exercise. But obviously you can put drums here and bam, 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 drum at the same time. But yeah, so now that was to play with the twos, okay? And the whole purpose is to learn when you start doing all this, when you start doing more crazy variations, like, come on. So when you start doing all these crazy variations, I don't actually even know what I'm doing now, so. The point is that you can always make the fours high enough. You can always make the doubles because you have practiced all these different arm movements while you're doing the pattern. That's the point. Okay, yeah, so you can play, after that, you can start playing more with the twos. You can try to make a single spin. Oh, see what I mean? I just threw the 4 too low. And now the 2 so low. So you can make it 2 as a single spin, right? Or you can try to make it a flat. This is again to teach you that there's something happening high and low. You got the 4, make sure you throw the 4, make sure you throw the 2, and then, sorry, the 3. And then you can do a thumb roll, whatever, okay? But do it like, again, the easiest thing probably would be this, and then this, and then the thumb roll. But yeah, so practice those. The next thing we start to play with the 4s, okay? Again, there's no, you can do first, I think first the 2s are the easiest ones because that is not a throw. So the drumming thing is the first one to do, and then you can do like even this, a spin, a small flourish as a 2. And then you go for the 4s or the 3s, either one. I'm just gonna show you now the 4s and then the 3s. So we're gonna start playing with the 4s. We did, like you have done already, the inside and outside, where you throw it from the inside, under the 3, and outside, so it's over the 3, okay? So this was the first thing that you played with. Now you can start doing a little bit higher throws. It's still a double, but you just make it a little bit higher. And then you can do a lower. So it's just a lower double. So you start to play with making different throws. It changes the rhythm a bit as well. Then you can start doing a triple. Okay? And I know when you do it like high throw here, some people might argue that it's not 4-2-3 anymore. Now it's 6-6-6-2-3. 6-2-2-2-3. Yeah. 6-2-2-2-3. 6-2-2-2-3. Yeah. So I don't care. So this is 4-2-3. I want to make it higher. You have to wait longer. So now it's 6-2-2-2-3. But it doesn't matter, right? We still make it, we still think that it's the same pattern. So you just do higher, okay? And then would be singles. So you practice the single as well. And obviously you can practice all of these throwing from the outside and inside. And then you can see how low you can go. And then you can see if anyone will notice that you did drop. But because you were so cool, you went back with a kick up. Nobody will notice. They think that it was all part of the show. Oh, come on. But yeah, so that is playing with the force. And you can obviously go, you can do flats as well. You can go flat fronts. So just this very basic in a sense before doing any body throws and everything. And after that, or before, whichever way you want, we're gonna do the trees. So the tree was the one that was changing here. So you can start playing with that as well. You make that into double. And you can make that into flat. Or it can be reverse. So yeah. And there's like, you can make it a dip. Or how do you make a dip without? There we go. Or like a flat front. That's a flat front flat. That's a flat front. So yeah, start playing with all of, and after that, after you have sort of like mastered all of these very, very basics, because a lot of the times people, they don't know the basics well, but they want to learn all these crazy, super hardcore tricks. And it just doesn't make any sense. Because like, you got to learn how to crawl before you can walk, you have to learn to walk before you can run, and so on. So it's the same with these patterns. If you master the basics first, then you can just do so much easier after that. You can start learning so much more patterns after that. But so many people, they skip these because they're boring. But they kind of are. But if you just spend time of them first, they will make the rest of your whole juggling career, your whole life with juggling so much easier. And you can get so many more variations because you have the basics. All right? Cool, that's it. Thank you so much for watching. If you guys want to learn more about this kind of stuff, I do have my online juggling course. It's more like a juggling school really nowadays because it's grown into huge, like a video online lesson database for jugglers. And it's not like, there's something for complete beginners, but it's sort of like from beginners to all the way to the pros. Like I have beginners there as a student who are just practicing 3 balls. I do have like videos for 3 balls, 3 clubs and everything. But there's also people who are juggling like 7 clubs and 5 club back crosses and all this kind of crazy stuff that still improve their skills so much more and fast because of the lessons that I made. And it's just not me, there's also other jugglers talking there as well. But definitely check that out. Online juggling course, Juggling Mastery, jugglingmastery.com. I put the link below. That is it. If you want to support my work, that would be the best way to do it. Buy the course. If not, I still appreciate you guys coming up here and showing your love and watching my videos. So thank you so much, and I will see you in the next video.